Good morning. I'd like to start by asking the same question St. Paul asked in his letter to the Romans. What occasion is there then for boasting? Asked St. Paul. I want to say this is an age of boasting. Boasting is everywhere these days, especially on social media, where boasting knows no bounds. We like to boast about everything. Athletes boast, so do celebrities and politicians, but so do most of us. We boast about our appearance, our accomplishments, the number of our friends, the size of our homes, and all the stuff that fills them. The fun we are having at parties, concerts, and while on vacation. We boast about everything. Actually, this should worry us because it leads us to believe that if anything good happens to us, then it is all because of us. Then we have no reason to be grateful, no reason to give thanks, no reason to feel indebted. Paul reminds us that God owes us nothing, but has given us everything. Everything in our life comes from God. It is all a gift of God's endless love, goodness, and mercy. St. Paul, in the first reading, again, highlighted how God saved us all through his love and ever-present kindness and for his care towards all of us. St. Paul reminds us that each one of us, first and foremost, must be faithful to God and fully trust in him. In all things and at all opportunities, we should not allow our prejudices, pride, and ambition, or attachment to worldly matters to distract us from the true path of God's righteousness, just as the Pharisees and the teachers of the law had done, as we heard from the first reading and the gospel today. The 2,000-year history of the church has many things to tell us. Of course, there are the bright and dark periods. There are also saints and scandals. There are also moments when the church stood as one in unity. But also, there are times when the church is divided in heresy. As the wheels of time roll on and on, every age and every generation have their moments that are recorded in our history of the church, history of the world. The church of today stands in that moment of time when history is actually in the making. What will the generation be accountable for? A question that we must ask. Our generation, what will we be accountable for? And we will be proud of it. In the gospel, Jesus warned the generation of his time that they will have to answer and to be accountable for the things we have done. That warning is also for us and for our generation, as we will be answerable and be accountable for what we have to the next generation, what we bring to the next generation. May we teach the next generation how to walk in the ways of the Lord and be faithful to his teaching. Easy to say than be done. Today, the church celebrates the feast of several great holy people. Saint John de Barbu, Saint Isaac Jogues, and his companions, who were imprisoned, tortured, and were beheaded. They stood for their faith. They sacrificed their life for God. So let their faith, I hope, and their faith and their commitment and their devotion to God will serve an inspiration and as a great model for all of us who continue to journey towards God, closer to Him. Amen.